Hey guys, my name is Charles Trippy, and today the brand new iPad Air came out, and I couldn't hold out. It's like one of those "shut up, Apple, just take my money" type things. Anyway, so I'm gonna do a little iPad review of destruction. I have my iPad 1 over here. Right here is pretty much a brick, and then I have my iPad 2 right here. And I'm gonna open up the Air. I'm just gonna show you some comparisons. I haven't opened this thing yet. It's been pretty much killing me to not open this. Let's just see what's in here. Dogs are trotting around. Okay, let's get this open. Okay, the iPad. Already amazingly light. That is crazy. That feels like, this honestly, if you guys have ever picked up an iPad mini, this feels like just like the regular mini. I'm not even exaggerating. That just blew my mind right there. Got the little brick in there. Got the Thunderbolt cable. Pretty standard stuff. Who remembers the day when Apple used to give stickers? Do they still give the stickers? They do. Oh, I was speaking too soon. And then of course they still give the stickers. I mean, first off, let's just check it out. This is tremendously lighter. It's one of those things where it's kind of hard to describe. I guess you just have to like go to the Apple store and physically pick one up. Okay, let's turn it on. I went with the white and the silver. I just feel like that's the classic look. Then I got the red cover. I just feel like that looks the coolest. It's so much cooler. Well, this is booting up. Let's do some first comparisons. I speak English, barely. I'm gonna back up my other iPad so I can restore it to this one. Don't want to do anything too crazy and lose everything. I went with the 16 gigabyte Wi-Fi version because honestly, I've had all three of these iPads and I've never ever really filled it up. I don't take it around to take photos. If I do anything, it just streams through the iCloud. And with my videos, I just stream from a wireless hard drive. So I don't ever have anything actually on my iPad ever. So 16 gigabyte is very sufficient for me. And that way I don't have to spend more money. And I never need a 3G or 4G or LTE version. I just feel like that's a waste because then I have to lug this around as well as my phone. First things first, let's just check out the comparison between the iPad 1 and then the iPad Air. Who's coming over here? Which dog is coming over here? I think it's Zoe. I think she saw a reflection.
The one on the right is the iPad 1 and the one on the left is the Air. So you guys can see how much thinner it is. Never mind all the Halloween stuff. My wife loves Halloween, so she was decorating our house.
So here's the iPad 1 right here. I don't know if you guys can really see. And this is the iPad Air. Tremendously thinner. And this is actually kind of hurting my left arm. This is like honestly like lifting up dumb. I don't really know the actual weight of the iPad 1. And this review is never about like specs and tech stuff. It's like a dumbed down review. Just basically like, is it good? Do I like it? And honestly, way heavier than this. Let me switch it to this hand. Oh, that's much better. It's like swinging a baseball bat with a donut on the end of it. Like I said, this actually feels like the mini version, the full mini version. And it's actually a full version right here. It's pretty crazy. And I wanted to show you guys this right here. This is the iPad 2 cover. And I just want to show you how much smaller this is. Okay, so it just like pretty much overlaps right there. See how much it overlaps? That's how much smaller it is. Okay, let's go to the iPad 2. Okay, here's the iPad 2. I'm going to show you the iPad Air cover and just show you how much smaller it is. So that's what they cut off on the iPad Air from the iPad 2. Okay, this is about 1.4 pounds, I think. This is about 1 pound. As you guys can already see how much like thinner it already is. It's kind of in between the mini and then the regular iPads. And this is, what I say, this is 1.4 pounds. This is 1 pound. So I honestly don't know if 0.4 pounds is a tremendous amount for you guys. The main reason I really wanted this was because every time I read, I'd like to read at night. And every time I'd read, I'd have it on my face and I'd fall asleep and it just hits me in like the bridge of the nose. To be honest with you guys, a couple weeks ago I actually bought a mini and I took it back because I saw they were announcing their new iPads because I liked the size of the screen, but I also like the weight of the mini, and I feel like this is a good marriage between the two. So here's the between the 1 and the 2, which is about the same width. That's the other thing I wanted to show you guys. So this is the 2 right here, okay? And this is the Air. I wanted to show you guys the bezel. Like, see how much smaller the bezel is? And I'll do it with,
So you can see here, this is the Air and this is the 2. You can kind of see it's got the more rounded edges on the Air. It's got the stereo speakers. It's got the Thunderbolt cable. And here you look at the 2 and it's got the mono speakers. And then it also has the cable that everyone has that Apple decided to switch, make you buy a million cable adapters. really the difference is when you pick it up.
See, what I honestly really want to do is, because I obviously know there's a difference between all these because I'm an idiot and I research all this stuff to an extreme, but my wife really doesn't. She just knows if she likes something. So I want to get her over here to pick up all three of them to see if she can actually notice the difference between these and the other. I'm pretty sure she will, but I just want to go get her, so let me go get her. Hey, Allie!
I feel like I'm on trial.
You are on trial. Pick up the iPad 1.
Hi guys. This one?
iPad 1.
This one. Okay. Weighs as much as my laptop.
Yep.
Wow, it is actually really heavy.
You gonna pick up the iPad 2?
Now that I'm feeling it.
That's the middle one, yeah.
This is 2?
That's 2.
Okay.
Now pick up the Air.
This is the new one?
That's the new one.
Wow.
Can you feel a considerable difference?
Actually, yeah. When I picked it up in the store, I was like, oh, it's the same as all the other ones, but this one weighs like...
Well, it's unfair to try the 1 to the Air. Try the 2.
No, but I mean, it is a good... They've slimmed down the design a lot. I mean, yeah, it's the first generation, so it's not going to be that big of a deal, but it feels thinner too.
It's a lot thinner.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's insane.
Allie approved. So with every new Apple product, there's always a bunch of haters out there that are like, Apple just makes the same thing and just packages it, makes it super expensive. Which is really kind of funny, because I remember being one of those massive haters when the iPad first came out. Like, it was called the iPad, everyone nicknamed it the Maxi Pad. Even Microsoft and a lot of other companies were just mocking Apple, along with myself and everyone else, being like, tablets are so useless, why would I just want a giant iPhone? Which is kind of funny, because I honestly thought that. Then I got the first iPad, actually got it as a gift, and I just fell in love with it. It was great for reading. I know a lot of haters are just like, Apple just barely tweaks things and then releases it to the public and it makes you buy another whole thing. To that, I would say between the iPad 2 and the iPad 3, kind of felt like that. And honestly, between even the 2 and the iPad Air, there's a tremendous amount of lightness and design change that has occurred that I don't think that they're just repackaging the same thing. Like, honestly, this Air, I really like it. If you're looking for a tablet, I do like this. And I know it's going to be sturdy because it's running the iOS operating system, my phone's running, and my computer's running, so I already know it's going to be compatible with all that crap. So at least I know that gonna work. Versus buying a random tablet and not knowing, like, fingers crossed that the thing's going to actually work with your stuff. I know real world application, this works, my phone works. It's the same operating system, it's just a smaller version, you know what I mean? We should check the camera, because they upgraded the camera and all that fun stuff, so let's do that. Alright, so the iPad Air is on the right and the iPad 2 is on the left. So you can see a considerable difference as far as the quality. What's up, Zoe? What are you doing? I still wouldn't rely on my iPad to be the first camera. It's still pretty bulky. I mean, it is a tablet. This isn't the first iPad with an actual Retina display. I think the 4, maybe the 3 had it, but they were like super thick. They were about as thick as the iPad 1. And they were really heavy and it was really cumbersome and annoying. The thing with the Retina, I could show you with the camera, but honestly you're not going to be able to tell from the camera and filming it. You have to just see it in person. Can you see the differences in the Retina?
Yeah, that's crazy. Every single time I look at Retina display for like the first couple seconds, it almost like hurts my eyes because it's so sharp. Wow, that is crazy. That's really insane. I've never looked at them like this, side by side. This looks like a photo, and this is like...
A photocopy?
Yeah. Wow.
Growled under there.
That was Marley.
Sorry, a dog is getting
really
grumpy.
Crazy. Yeah, she's
hungry.
really grumpy. I don't know what's wrong with her. Hey!
She's hungry.
She's like, oh, I don't like it if it's not a Retina. Did you guys notice this little spider in here?
Anyway, so that's my iPad Air review of destruction. I kind of like it. It's pretty cool. It's definitely going to be something I could bring on the tour bus and all that fun stuff. Dogs, I want to make you wear socks in this house if you guys keep trotting around like that. If you guys want to see my other reviews, I'll put it at the end of this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you guys are new. My name is Charles. How's it going, guys? This is a spider we have not named. You guys can name him. Don't forget to click thumbs up if you guys enjoyed this video. Zoe, socks. She stops moving, so you go. Socks, Zoe, socks.